Hi everybody, welcome to Petra's Happy Place. I am in the Fiesta and it's going to be fun in the Fiesta with a twist. I'm sorry the angle is kind of funny in the thing here. Yeah, I haven't perfected this yet with my new phone and the setup here in my car. Anyway, yeah, just cut off the top. I am on my way home from work and I thought, you know, I love where I live, but there are some things I don't like, and I thought I'd start a new tag. I don't know if anybody's done a tag like this before, and so I'll tag people later after I get done with this. And here's the tag. This is my town, or this is where I live, and I want you to share with me the things you love and the things you don't love about where you live. How about that? Doesn't that sound like a fun tag? Totally unrelated to crochet, or maybe it could be, I don't know. So let me get started, okay? So I'm not gonna, you don't have to tell everybody exactly where you live. That might not be such a good idea, privacy issues and such. But I will tell you that I live in Kentucky, and I live in the area around Fort Knox. And so there's a lot of things to love about where I live. I love the fact that no matter where you go, there's around in these little towns, we call them cities. They're not cities, but they're big towns. That there's always a place that feels like country, and you can feel out in the suburbs, you know, not even suburbs. It's like in the country where there's just fields around you. You can go for a drive, a Sunday drive, and the neighbors will wave to you. I love that about where I live. You don't have to know anybody, you just wave. Most everybody's friendly, and most of them will wave back. Because it's close to a military installation, there are some things here that you might not find. Well, I don't know. You'll find them in a lot of big cities, I'm sure, but you get a lot of military in and out, and so there's a lot of things that cater to military people. I think we have a good variety of international cuisine. There you can find Spanish, Italian, lots of Spanish, lots of Mexican. Because here, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, there are actual Hispanics working there, and they know their stuff. You'll find German, you'll find Japanese, you'll find Korean, you'll find a lot of different nationalities. I'm sure there are some that are like really small, you know, that maybe only their nationality knows about it. You know, it's like hush hush. Let's see, I love that the community always bonds together to do things, to help. You know, there are places in each city, in each town, excuse me, that is almost like a central point where people know that they can go there for help. You know, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Not for help. That's not the right word. Because they're trying to stop the panhandling and such. But it's just cool like that. I love that the town that my mom was in, the city town that my mom was in, was voted in Kentucky the most safe town in Kentucky. There was only one crime committed in the year of I think this was in 2019 or 2020, somewhere around in there. And the only crime that was committed was petty theft. And there was only one case of it. That's pretty cool. The town I live in doesn't even have a stoplight. I think it has some stop signs only because streets T-bone into other streets. You gotta have a stop sign. No stoplights. I love the nature, the outdoors. You could find people selling eggs, people having little farms. Cattle is a big deal here. You can go down to the next town over and you can buy half a side of beef. It's just, and everything is within, I'm going to say 30 to 45 minutes drive. Everything. And you could get all the, supermarkets and everything. It's such a great place. You have a range of anywhere from very rural, like the little town I live in that has nothing, and then you get to a much larger town that has the hospitals, and that's the one that's built up, that has all the doctor's offices, the hospitals, the urgent cares, the big stuff, where everybody goes to have everything done. It's the hub, basically. If you look at a map, it's called the hub of Kentucky, but it's also the hub of our county. So there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, so you guys know I love this area. What I don't love, I hate. Lord help me, I hate the allergies because it is so beautiful. It's got lots of greenery. It's got a lot of pollen. It's got a lot of allergens in the air floating around. And this time of year is one of the worst. It's bad. And when it gets hot, it gets hot. And I know a lot of places get hotter than we get. I get that. We live in one of those places, especially this year. I don't know what it is with 2022, but especially this year, it's like you can get all 4 seasons in one day. I kid you not, that we could have 40s at night, so that's winter, and then you get into, you wake up and it's like in the 60s. It's a beautiful spring day. It hits 90 around 2 or 3, and then in the evening the cloud comes over and it starts getting windy and it's a perfect fall day. Seriously, all 4 seasons. Where can you get that? So but I don't like the fact that there's people that move to Kentucky, they automatically know your allergies will be out of control. A lot of people have to have allergy shots, and it's bad. Okay, that's bad. What else don't I like? I don't like the fact that there are no local yarn stores. I don't want to say in the state, because I'm sure there are some maybe in Lexington, but there's none in Louisville. I'd have to drive 2.5, 3 hours hours to Cincinnati to get to a local yarn shop. That's pretty sad. Makes me think that maybe there's a market for that. Oh, that is way down the road, if ever. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, goodness gracious, I drove from, like downtown of my area, and I'm driving all the way home. Hardly any traffic on a Saturday. It's just normal. It's a normal day. I love it. No traffic. Where else can you go to get that? Yeah. But do the bad things outweigh the good things? The bad things are allergies are a huge thing, and the weather is not. I mean, I would really like to have a little bit longer of a winter and shorter summers. You can't always ask for that, right? I mean, God's God, and He's He reigns on the just and the unjust, and the Scripture says He's going to make it cold and hot, and He's going to control the seasons. He knows the weather, Oop, oop, oop! I got a big. Ooh! Sorry about that. I had a little spin out there. We have a big old divot. My landlord, there's a rain wash off, and oops, I forgot to get my food for supper. I gotta go back out. Oops. Yeah, I ordered something, I forgot to pick it up. Dummy. But good thing it's right here at the end of the street. So yeah, I mean, I got the best barbecue place within 500 feet of my front door. How amazing is that? I mean, I could walk down, get something to eat, then walk down to the dollar store, grab myself some ice cream, and walk home, and it's all within less than, well, the dollar store is less than a mile from my house. I mean, it's just, yeah, I like where I live. I think I'm going to stay. Maybe not exactly where I am right now. Oh, by the way, FYI, and by the way, FYI, your information. I heard that on a show one time. So funny. Whenever it is, I don't know when, but whenever Mr. Happy and I end up getting a house to live in, first thing, we're getting Mr. Happy a cat, and number 2, we're getting me a dog. I want a little dog. I want a baby dog. I already know what kind I want. Have no idea how we're going to get it. He already has an idea of what kind of cat he wants. Don't know if we have a lead on that or not. It's a little soon, but still. So anyway, yeah, I like where I live. I sure do. And I'm sure you guys like where you live, or you wouldn't be there. Well, maybe you still would be. Maybe you'd have to be. I don't know. So, yeah, let me tag some people, shall I? Okay, so I'm going to tag, I want to tag Sandy from Crochet Canada. I want to tag Marnie from Keto Marnie and Keto and Crochet Marnie. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Marnie. Okay, and I want to tag tag Tracy from I Love Loopy, and I want to tag Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I want to tag Kelly from Crochet Ma for Life. I think that's what it is. I want to tag, let's see, who all do I want to know about where they live? See, a lot of people I want to tag, but they don't necessarily watch my videos, so how would they even know? I want to tag Crystal from Chronically Crocheting. See, I'm trying to get all different areas of the states. Who else do I know? From up north, I don't know very many people. Let's see. Heather from Heather Knits and Crochets. Well, I don't know. Anybody, everybody. I want to tag everybody. I mean, since this is the first of the tags, I want to hear from all of you. I want to hear from all of you. Put your video up. I was going to tell you there was one more thing that I like about this area. The prices, okay? They are, on average, a little bit lower than the national average. So, you know, gas is a little bit less expensive, food is a little bit less expensive, homes, cars, you know, all that kind of stuff is a little bit less than the national average. That's always a good thing. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.